Hello, grade 7 students. How are you? Welcome back to another English lesson. Today we have an exciting reading lesson. So let's start with the first part of the reading lesson 8C Vocabulary Plus Read. As always, let's start our lesson by going through the objectives that we will be working on today. There are two objectives. So by the end of this video, you will be able to first use the new vocabulary in contacts, and second, you will be able to answer comprehension questions after reading the text. So get your books and open your student book to page 104, and whenever you're ready, let's start. Today's reading text is about tennis. So, do you like playing tennis? Do you enjoy watching tennis matches? And do you know what equipment players need to play tennis? So in this picture you can see a tennis racket, and these are tennis balls. Make sure that you discuss the answers to these questions on Teams with your classmates and teacher. Well, before we start reading the text, let's learn the vocabulary words that we need for today's reading text. Do you recognize this famous tennis player? Yes, that's Novak Djokovic. He is currently ranked as number 1 in the world, so he is the best tennis player. This means that he is a champion. Repeat after me, champion. A champion is a person who is the best at something, for example, a sport or a game. For example, Serena Williams is a tennis champion. Next, players have to participate in matches and win them to become champions. Do you know what we call a series of sport matches that are played until there is only one winner? Very good. Tournament. Repeat after me, tournament. For example, there was a tennis tournament last month in Qatar. Next, winners get prizes when they win a game or a competition. Look at the pictures and tell me, what's another word for prize? That's correct, trophy. Repeat after me, trophy. For example, you win, here's your trophy. Look at the pictures. What do you see? Yes, that's the place where tennis players play their matches. What do we call it? Bravo, that's a tennis court. Repeat after me, court. For example, our school has a new tennis court. Next word. Whoa, that's a big number of people. People enjoy watching matches of different sports. So what do we call people who go to stadiums or courts, for example, and watch something such as a sport match or an event? Amazing, spectators. Repeat after me, spectators. For example, there were 3,000 spectators at the stadium for the final match last night. This is the bottom part of a shoe that touches the ground. Do you know what this is called? Great job, sole. Repeat after me, sole. For example, Hamad has got a hole in the sole of his shoe. Next, each country has a team of players that represents that country in different competitions, in different sports. What do we call the team that represents a country in a sport? Good job, national team. Repeat after me, national team. For example, our national team has won many matches. Tennis is played with 2 players who line up on opposite sides of the net. One starts out as the server while the other is the receiver. In tennis, you mustn't hit the ball into the net. You will lose a point. So when I tell you what is allowed and what is not allowed, what's the best word that we can use in this situation? Wonderful. Rules. Repeat after me, rules. For example, do you know the rules of tennis? Now let's practice. in your student book, page 104, match the sentences. Please pause the video, work on the exercise, and come back when you are done.
Eight C. 1. Vocabulary. Match the sentences. Then listen and check your answers. A champion, E, is the best player or team in a sport or competition. A spectator, C, watches a sports event. A trophy, D, is a prize like a cup for the winner. The national team, B, is the team of a particular country. A tournament, A, is a sports competition in which players or teams compete against each other until one wins.
Good job, dear students. We have achieved the first objective. We used new vocabulary words in context. Now let's discuss. Have you ever watched a sports event? What was it? Did you like it? Why or why not? Well, Qatar organizes a lot of different sports events. For example, the Amiri Cup or the Qatar ExxonMobil Open. This is a famous tennis tournament that is held every year. In fact, there are other countries that host tennis tournaments. Let's read the text to find out about a famous one. So what's the title of the text? That's right, the Wimbledon Championships. Now let's read. First, you are going to listen to the text and then you are going to practice reading. So please follow along with your finger or pencil while listening to the reading text and pay attention to pronunciation.
2. Read. B.
The Wimbledon Championships. Wimbledon is a very famous tennis tournament. It started in 1877 and is the oldest tennis tournament in the world. Every summer, the world's best tennis players come together in London, UK, for 2 weeks to compete against one another. Could you do it? In 2010, American John Isner played against and beat Frenchman Nicolas Mahut. This match lasted for 11 hours and 5 minutes, and it is the longest in the history of the championships. If you want to play, wear white. There are lots of traditions and rules at Wimbledon. For example, all players must wear white. In the 2013 tournament, Roger Federer, the famous tennis player, was wearing shoes that had orange soles. Guess what? He changed shoes to play. Did you know? In the past, players also used white balls. But in 1986, the rules changed, and they used yellow balls for the first time. During the championships, they use more than 50,000 tennis balls. It is also a tradition for spectators to eat strawberries and cream at Wimbledon. During the championships, they eat an incredible 28,000 kilograms of strawberries, along with 7,000 litres of cream. It is the only tennis tournament in which the matches take place on grass courts. During the event, the grass must be at a height of exactly 8 millimeters. Imagine that. It isn't very easy to become one of the ball boys or girls at the tournament. BBGs have to pass different tests and also go through special training. Who wins? The rules are very simple. If you win 6 games, you win a set. And if you win 2 sets out of 3, then you win the match. Congratulations!
Great, now it's your turn to read. Pause the video and read the text out loud. While reading, try to answer the following question. What is the main idea of the text? Is it A, it is about ball boys or girls? B, it is about the longest match? C, it is about strawberries and cream? Or D, it is about a famous tennis tournament? Good luck! So what is the main idea of the text? Good job. The correct answer is D. It is about a famous tennis tournament. It can't be A or B or C because they are only a single detail in the text and they are not the main idea. Alright, after reading the text, read the following questions and find the answer in the text. Number 1. When did the Wimbledon tournament start? Number 2. Is it the oldest tennis tournament in the world? Number 3. Does it take place in the winter? Number 4. Where is John Isner from? Number 5. Where is Nicolas Mahut from? Number 6. How many hours did the longest match at the championship last? Number 7. What color tennis balls did the players use in the past? Number 8. How many balls do the players use during the championships? Number 9. Is it easy to become a ball boy or a ball girl? And finally, number 10. What do BBGs have to do? Let's answer the first one as an example. So question number 1. When did the Wimbledon tournament start? The key words in this question are when and start. They will definitely help you find the answer. You will find the answer in this part of the text. It started in 1877. So the correct answer is in 1877. So pause the video, answer the following comprehension questions, and come back when you are done. Good luck. Welcome back. Let's check your answers. Question number 2. Is it the oldest tennis tournament in the world? You will find the answer in this part of the text as well. It started in 1877 and is the oldest tennis tournament in the world. So the correct answer is yes, it is. Question number 3. Does it take place in the winter? It's clearly mentioned in the text that every summer, the world's best tennis players come together in London, UK for 2 weeks to compete against one another. So the correct answer is no, it doesn't. It actually takes place in the summer. Next, question number 4. Where is John Isner from? John Isner is an American tennis player, so he is from the USA. Question number 5. Where is Nicolas Mahut from? It is clear in the text that Nicolas Mahut is a Frenchman, so he is from France. Question number 6. How many hours did the longest match at the championship last? This match lasted for 11 hours and 5 minutes, and it is the longest in the history of the championships. So you could answer for over 11 hours. Question number 7. What color tennis balls did the players use in the past? You will find the answer in this part of the text. In the past, players also used white balls. So if your answer is white, then you are correct. Next, question number 8. How many balls do the players use during the championships? During the championships, they use more than 50,000 tennis balls. So more than 50,000 tennis balls is the correct answer. Question number 9. Is it easy to become a ball boy or a ball girl? It isn't very easy to become one of the ball boys or girls at the tournament. So the correct answer is no, it isn't. Finally, question number 10. What do ball boys and ball girls have to do? Ball boys and ball girls have to pass different tests and also go through special training. So the correct answer is to pass different tests and go through special training. Wonderful. We have achieved the second objective of the lesson. We answered comprehension questions after reading the text. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.